Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. And the Bruins will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Hankerson. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The Badgers offense takes the field for the first time today. Offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. The running back has it. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Caught behind the line. It's Hankerson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Works the middle. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but they can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that in route.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Badgers send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. So UCLA's offense will take the field for the first time. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Off play action. Throws to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. They'll try to get the first through the air. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. Pulls and fires complete. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? So now it's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Badgers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. The Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Across the 45. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got rid of it just in time. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Brooks. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. And the Bruins are on the move. Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the... Here, and the result of the play stands. They'll start this drive with a pass. The screen, and watch out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Makes the grab. Oh, he got loose. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Badgers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Now the play fake. Pulls it in, and tackled there by the defense.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Fires on the move. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Utah has the lead right now, but this Rice-Eccles crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by a field goal over Cincinnati. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Tolzien. Swings it out to his running back. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Looking to throw for it. Got his man quickly. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Got a man. It's Rourke. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Has the sticks, and he may get more. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, still looking. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you wanted to be. You wanted to be in the mix in one of the best conferences in all of college football, and Jesse, they're doing that in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they've been able to handle the stage and handle the pressure. With every win, that makes the next game that much bigger, and they've shown up on big stages on national television, and they've been able to deliver. This game, though, is the biggest yet. If they keep on the pace they're at, they're going to be playing for a Big Ten championship.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Tolzien. They're working that left side. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be first and goal.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think
and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. Lining up to add another. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Now they'll run it to the right here. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Badgers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. Complete downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. complete.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Rides the back on the option to give. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This is an offense that prides themselves on being physical, so you need 1 yard, just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Steps away to find some room. There he goes. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up for first and goal.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Got it set up on the outside. Touchdown, Badger! All of that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, UCLA! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Blasted as he lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Red pass, it's complete. On the move at the 30. Smashes ahead. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Big fella moving. And he'll hold it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to throw, it's Tolzien. Snagged in the middle, it's Whitaker. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's got him. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Splits the uprights. Good. The lead now up to 7 at 24-17. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he's coming out of the end zone. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison.
And the Badgers will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust.
He's going for the big play. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarter.
Turning it on. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Harmon. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Tolzien. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. And he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bruins. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. With the catch, it's Hankerson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Under fire. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
It's complete to the right. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. The Badgers trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Badgers! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby!
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area, throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive in their own 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. That's caught. It's Whitaker. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First and 10 for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Hard running there. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Harmon. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, to give, looking for room. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chain.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Here's the handoff. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. Wants to return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. On the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Wisconsin. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Looking to pass, it's Tolzien. Fires left. Here's an interception. They need that turnover.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Nice move to keep running. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Lets it go to the end zone. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. Inside the 50. At the 30. Inside the... And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Bruins. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Utah has the lead right now, but this Rice-Eccles crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over Cincinnati. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. The sweet feet buy a little time.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making them think really quickly and make a decision.
That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. The Badgers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got an open man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Looking to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Just keep slinging it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the run. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
It's a big stride inside the 10, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UCLA! They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
He hurls one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. The Badgers are in the hurry-up.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Finds space on the right. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Badgers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Working that left side now. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? This time it's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it. 1st down and more. Touchdown, Badger. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Let's get weird. This is exactly what they needed. They needed something to happen. Down 2 possessions, 4th quarter. Got to make it happen. Onside kick, team comes through.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. The Badgers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's picked off. That's number 10.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Rourke. Oh, he's got some space. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
He'll take the deep shot. He's got it on the left. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
Got him downfield. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. Makes the grab.
I think sometimes offensively, you got to have a bit more awareness of where you are in the field. You got to feel yourself getting close to the boundary, and you got to settle down. That guy looked like he was a little bit out of control, and as a result, that throw took him out of bounds for no gain.
Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
That was a nice swap. Even Dikembe Mutombo would love to wave his fingers side to side and say, no, no.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Going for 6. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
It's just frustrating. You know, you're an offense. You're in a great position. You're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you could possibly do.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And that